Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome. This is going to be all about you and your customer today. I did a series on solopreneur success strategies where I talked about your customer. Who is your customer? What do they want? How do you find them? How do you research who your customer is and define them? And then, of course, how do you sell to them, and how do you keep them? So I thought it was a very useful series of trainings on who is your customer. So today I'm going to be showing you and your customer, because it's all about you and your customer. There is no business without a customer, and you don't have a business without a customer. So you better understand who are your customers. Well, we're going to start talking about, because of course it's a very big subject, and I'll probably be doing it for several months, but it's all about you and it's all about your customers, and knowing how to define what your customer wants, give them what they want, keep those customers, and keep growing your business by getting more customers. Now, a lot of people don't even think about them as customers, but that's the most important thing, because that's where the sales come. So you may have a wonderful business, but if you don't have the customers and they don't want what you're selling, then you're not going to have a business. So we're going to talk about today about who is your customer. So today I'm going to call it World Domination Wednesday, because nowadays the internet is a very big place, and it's very easy to be able to dominate in your business. There are 3.3 billion internet users online today, and I'm sure you can be able to find a lot of them yourself. This is from internetlivestats.com, and this was 2 or 3 years ago, 2 or 3 days ago, excuse me. And this is going to be interesting to see how much it's grown in the last 3 days, so I'll probably update it for next Wednesday. See how we grow as we continue on here. So there's 3.3 billion internet users online, and they're all out there enjoying the internet, as well as wondering, how can I also have a business on the internet? So the first question that we're going to have is, who are your customers? This seems to be a very simple question, but it's not. The answer is not everyone. That is wrong, of course. Everyone is not your customer. So I'm going to give you a little test in a minute and explain to you why everyone isn't your customer. But I'm sure you probably already know that not everyone is your customer. Your customers are those who want your solution to their problems, or they want your solution to fulfill their desires. So whether or not you have the best eye cream in the world, or you have the best exercise routine to keep people young, or you're like me and you want to help others learn how to run a business, or you want to just be able to play the newest game of chess on the internet. That shows you how old I am. I couldn't even remember what the heck is that name of that game on the internet. Anyway, whatever it is, it's on the internet, and somewhere there are customers who want what you are selling. Now let's have a look at me as an example. I mentioned a few things about me, and let's have a look at who you think I would be a customer for. Oh, by the way, that's my dog over there on the right. He's my Angus, and we travel, and of course we're independent business people. We live in the forest area, so we like to go out for a walk in the forest, and we're on the west coast of Canada. So, and I'm 58 years old. So knowing all that, let's see if you can help answer this quiz. Now, if I was on the internet and looking at your site, which do you think I would choose? Would I choose dog clothing, or jewelry. Yes, you are right. I would probably pick dog clothing. I'd at least look at it anyway. I know my dog doesn't like that kind of stuff. He's a terrier, so he'd probably tear it apart. But I am a dog fancier. So you know one thing about your potential customer. Now, if I was on your site, would I want to get some fancy nails done? Or would I like to travel? That's what I call that. Or would I like to go to the aquarium? Let's say that. It's a bit less expensive. So knowing who I am and knowing that I just told you who I am, you probably got it right. You're right. My husband hates me getting a manicure. He's never really liked manicures. And I'm a girl of the 70s, so I don't wear makeup. Sorry. Or nail polish, so you're going to have to live with me as I am for next time. And now let's do another quiz here. Would I want to buy a boat? Would I like to travel? I think you know the answer to that one, right? And so once you know who your customer is, then you can go and connect with them where they hang out. There's a lot of places where people hang out on the internet, but of course there's always also magazines where you can go advertise to your customers. Certainly even a cat magazine would probably sell me. I do have 2 cats. And Elvis Presley, I know who that is. And I am on the internet quite a bit, so we're looking at an interesting range of traits for myself as a customer. But basically, this is something that people skip over. They don't really do this kind of research about their customers, and then they wonder why they can't connect with them. So I wanted just to mention something for next time, so I won't be mentioning that word. I do not like that word. I like customer, because customer means money, customer means sales, and customers mean people who will want to be with you on your business and connect with you in your business. I don't like that other word. It just doesn't mean anything, really. Even if you look it up in the dictionary, it means nothing. So it's just, don't say that word to me. It just annoys me. So when you have a look at who your customers are, next week we'll be looking further into finding your perfect customer. And of course, you have to know what your business is before you can look into what your perfect customer is. Although you could do it the opposite way around too. You could be going out onto the internet and hanging out and deciding, do you really want to market and have a business that will be selling on the internet various info products? Or do you want to sell dog collars to the dog lovers? Or do you want to sell horse paraphernalia for horses? Or do you want to be a coach and get speaking gigs? And where can you find someone who will hire you? But basically, you can do it either way, but really you should have a rough idea of what your business is going to be. And then you go out and see, is there anybody out there who will buy from you? And but first, of course, you have to find out who are your customers. So next week, we're going to dive deep into finding your perfect customer. I would like it if you were to send me information on what your business is so that we can dive deep. I will just give you my subscribe address so you can send me your niche or what you think your business might be, and we can maybe go and look in various places on the internet. But to sign up for next week's show, I have an ssttips.com/WD. And this is my first broadcast, so excuse all the mumbling. We will getting regular broadcasts every Wednesday, but let's just get a subscribe here. So you can subscribe over at solopreneurssuccessstrategiestv.com, or which is actually also just a redirect to go to jane-gardner.com /SSS. And you can also go and there as well to sign up. And at janegardner-.com, you can email me at info@jane-gardner.com and tell me what you would like me to talk about as far as a business niche next week. And we can go live and go into various locations to find out what we can find out about your business and seeing what people want in your business and customers. Because in the end, it's your customer who makes your business. So we really have to think about your customer and remember that it's always about defining what your customer wants, give them what they want, keep those customers, and keep growing your business by getting more customers. So it's all about you and your customers on World Domination Wednesday. So this has been a very brief episode, and most of these will be brief episodes, but we're just starting to talk about you and your customer and how you can grow your business by defining who your customer is and what they want. So what do you think? I hope there was something there that was provocative to you. I certainly know that not everyone is your customer, not everyone is my customer, but I'm hoping that by going through this training, you'll get some idea on defining your customer. I had a series called Solopreneur Success Strategies last year, in which I did the trainings about you and your customer, and when I went into rhyming for the day of the week that I did it, of course, was Wednesday, and so that's why I called it World Domination Wednesday, if you want to know. I realized that, of course, the training sort of has that all through it. Basically, you're dominating the world of your customer because you are providing your service or product to the customers who want it, who want you to be their solution. So you are dominating their world because you are not competing with any of your competitors, because you are unique and you are providing a service or product that they enjoy, and so you're dominating their world. And of course, once you get a customer, you want to keep your customers. So we go through everything about keeping your customer, who is your customer, and I hope you'll find this useful. Hope you found that useful. Subscribe at http://HomeBizStartupTV.com, HomeBizStartup.com, at the Business of At Home Business, or if you for shorthand, BOHB.com. Go over there and subscribe on the to get notices on when the next show is, or get any of the offers that I give you and downloads while being on the list. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.